Hello YouTube, this is Mega Man Z Team, aka The Shadow, and this is Let's Play Big Dig. This should be episode 4. So we've done some changes to the area. Um, that's been stripped. I had some peat-based engines powering the thermionic fabricator, but since I'm not going to be using it for a while, I thought I'll reuse them for the multi-farm. I also happen to caught myself a chocobo named Fortune. I haven't even read any documentation. I just made a few things and was experimenting. And he likes to drop feathers. Thanks, guy. Girl. Sorry. Um, I haven't moved the quarry just yet. I've been kind of busy working out how I'm going to be doing everything. I got two sides of peat bog so I can power engines. Um, it kind of got goofed up on me. I think that water source block doesn't belong there. I could be wrong. In fact, maybe there's supposed to be another one. I am not 100% sure. I don't think there is. It was kind of weird. I had one chipset set to do something, and then everything got disorganized. So it was originally wheat here. What's the word I'm looking for? Peat bog here, and then arboretums on each side. Um, I was trying to see if it would cut down rubber trees, not harvesting the sticky resin, but just harvesting the rubber tree, and it didn't do that. So I was like, So I decided, since peat makes for a decent fuel source for those peat engines, I decided to go and focus more on getting more of that, less on my wheat, and then focus on jungle wood in a more contained environment. That way it produces a lot of wood compared to what oak is, because it gets so tall. Ooh, I forgot to put glass there. So I set up this little door, and this is the underside, the nitty-gritty of it all. I found out the original setup I had, if I had a logistics pipe set underneath, which I was trying to use as a supplier, it was throwing items all over the place on me. So basically, you want to extract from the bottom if you really want to. In this case, I'm just doing it from the side for the heck of it. So basically, we got our jungle saplings, the seeds. I don't know how come humus keeps on getting popped in there somehow. Bog earth for the peat bog, and regular dirt, which will be converted into humus for the arboretum. And then I have the aqueous accumulator, so it's providing all my water needs. As you can see, this temperature makes it for a very high warm temperature, high humidity. Let's see, and apparently an overabundance of hydration for some reason. I mean, it has been raining pretty decent, but the fact that it seems like it keeps rising on me, it's ridiculous. I really worry that the water contents are gonna go. And as you can see, it just started harvesting, and so now it's feeding it down to the chest, which I provided plenty of fertilizer and keeping the peat and the dirt. So when you see the sand and wood hit this chest, boom, they're going to go into the storage system. That's because this Mark 1 logistics pipe has an advanced extractor, Mark 2 in this case, because I wanted to go a little bit faster to prevent chests from overflowing, which maybe just a regular advanced extractor would be sufficient, but I kind of wanted it advanced. But it has to be advanced in order for this to work, because you need to tell it exactly what items are to extract. If you do a regular extractor, it's going to extract everything out of the chest, which is not what we want, because we want to keep the fertilizer in here. Oh, shoot. I'm an idiot. I just realized this. This particular part is not going to work until I replace the pipe. I need to put at least a Mark II. So I'll need a provider module and an extraction module. The provider module will identify the peat, and as you just saw, I want to feed to the peat-fired engines. I have it set to always keep 2 stacks inside of them. So basically, the supplier is supposed to keep. Oh, I kept it at normal. I was going to have it set for keep at least 1 item in the stack, but I didn't really need to do that. The key thing with logistics pipes is every junction. So if you ever have a Y intersection or a cross intersection, or even fancier than that, you must have a basic logistics pipe there. It will just tremendously boost your ability. If you didn't, it'll just go until it hits the next potential logistic pipe and reroute it back to the course it needs to go. So it helps improve your time when you do that. Yeah, so I'll, like I said, Mark II on that with a item sync. No, not item sync. Sorry, an extractor module as sorry, advanced extractor module and a provider. And then what this will do is the supplier pipe here will say keep in stock at least 8 fertilizer, 8 dirt, 8 jungle saplings, 8 seeds, and 8 bog earth. So periodically I will have to come back and refill this chest up with bog earth so it goes and starts filling this up appropriately. And that's the nice thing about the valve, or not valve, sorry, farm hatches, is that they're smart at knowing what's supposed to go in and out, and it'll put it in the proper locations. And then, of course, this is your farm gears, which is for the power supply, and then the valve is actually where the water is going into it. I did the chisel stone. I can't show the recipes in NEI. I think it's probably not fully up to date NEI plugins add-on that should be providing for the forestry. I'm not sure. I'm not the person that updates the Big Dig mod pack, so I can't say for sure, but that's my best guess when I've been working with my Shadowcraft mod. Try to think, what else did I... Oh, right. I did go and finally put a capacitor on the feet and installed the module for fall damage. So now I won't take any kind of fall damage. I'm still keeping steel chest plate because these power armors do not have any type of armor plating. Yes. So here is the crafting station. I plan on going up to the ceiling with crafting tables where all the crafting pipes. I'll set up a separate section for anything that requires satellite pipes to be used, so like energy crystals, RE batteries, items that tend not to stack. This is Logistics Mark II requester pipe, which means you don't have to use a wrench to activate it, which is my main reason for crafting it that far advanced. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of jungle wood started piling up. Got some sand, jungle wood planks. It says 0, but it knows how to craft it. So it's going to take the wood, craft the planks, which then can craft sticks, and get the wooden gears, so I can get auto crafting tables, which it also knows to make regular crafting. And I've taught it how to do stone and iron, but I don't have the chest set up for that just yet. I still have to craft a few more crafting pipes. And I want to get a system for modules so that way I don't have to keep on trying to look up the recipes. But this is the storage system for now. I had to go and at least get them upgraded to iron so that they would stop connecting to each other. But the idea is that I'm doing a tree branch. So got your main line, breaks off into three Mark II chassis pipes. But since they kind of can interconnect, they can go and choose whichever way is fastest for the logistics system. As you can see, I have a pipe that's going up to that blue chest, the diamond chest. That will go and have a quick sort module once I can craft one. So it's just using the Mark 1 logistics pipe because it just needs the quick sort module. So basically, if I see anything that's left in that chest, it means it doesn't have an item sync location yet. So that means I'd have to set up something. This is just for a junction because I might end up branching it up and around. I still have to add 3 more chests there. These are kind of just placeholders to remind me what I'm supposed to put there. But this is the only one that actually has the item sync module and provider. So the item sync's currently configured for sand, jungle wood, and jungle wood planks in case there's any leftover. I'll have to add sticks too, now that I think about it, in case I have leftover sticks for whatever reason. It doesn't happen too often, but sometimes it does. Yeah, then I will have cobble, irons. Actually, I should probably say I'll have like this one be like all your precious metals. So iron, gold, um, and then probably another one for dust, like the nickelite and redstone dust. And there it comes. I think I need to add some golden pipes to help speed that along. But it doesn't need to be in a hurry. I kind of gotten a little overboard on my pipe manufacturing process. Project table is my worst enemy some days. It's like, oh, I'm just going to craft like 8 of them. No, no, no. We can't have 8. We have to have stacks of 64. I made so many stone transport pipes. I only wanted 8 iron transport and I ended up getting 64. So there was lots of foul language coming from that. I need to get this on my inventory. That'll work. I'm gonna eventually need to upgrade the solar panels. And then I want to go and I've studied up more on the electrical engine and forestry because I was having issues with it earlier, particularly with using boards and the tubes. You know what? I'm gonna go and fill that up before it drives me nuts. If I have glass. And I'm a dummy. Okay. Keep on forgetting I'm creative. Alright. So yeah, there wasn't really too much. It was a lot of time I spent day and a half gathering all the required materials, figuring out what am I going to do for recording. I may end up doing an automated reed farm. Oh wait, I don't think I actually can do it automated. I think it has to be a manual farm. The multi-blocks were relatively expensive in their own unique way. Mainly trying to get all the tubes needed to get the blocks. This is just a simple 3 by 3 by 4, so it's not very big. And I don't know why ash is popping up like that. Is that from the peat engines, or is that from something else? I suppose that's another issue I have, is I don't know why the farm doesn't take out the leaves as well. Oh well. Well, I suppose for fruits. Now I think about it. But I haven't had any fruits coming from the jungles, because those would have produced cocoa beans if I recall correctly. I'm doing good with my peat. I might have to start getting another peat engine. I don't want to go and overdo my peat, because then I'm going to have a hard time keeping it a surplus. So I may end up having to do a dedicated managed peat farm. Haven't decided yet. But for the most part, I think I got what I wanted to achieve done with forestry at the moment, with the exception of trying to learn bees. I don't need an integrated circuit right now. I'll have to remember to stock that up with more glass later on if I need to make more tubes. I've been thinking about maybe doing a rubberized tree farm with the multi-farms, but I get iffy with the multi-farm, especially with that being as a manual process. I don't know if the author for forestry is going to plan on allowing for more automated farms or not, or if it's, I don't know. I mean, I understand maybe trying to optimize how you would like everything placed, and that's fine. I have nothing against that. It's just that for it to be able to replant everything and keep on going and stuff is what I'm concerned about most. Stupid zombies. I wonder if they'll let me sleep. Yeah, you go. You burn. Die. Nobody said I was a pyromaniac. I don't think so. So yeah, there was the Chocopedia that allowed me to go and get some settings out of the Chocobo, and then I got Chocobo Whistle, which I don't know what it does, but I think the best it comes up with is it lets me get more feathers, which I really don't need right now. I'm getting sick of them, and I think it started wandering off, even though I told it to be in a stay position. So I don't know if that changed since I relogged. If anybody's been more familiar with Chocobo mod than I am, please let me know. It's getting away. I better go and make it follow me and make it stay again. Let's see. That was in here. And better be ready for the spider, because spiders are evil. Nah, I'd say the evilest thing right now, at least in terms of real life, are Asian beetles and box elder bugs. They have been invading my house like crazy. You're gonna follow me? Come on. I believe it should do the teleport thing like wolves do. Then again, I don't usually keep a wolf around either. I'm not big on having animal companions. You should get over here. I mean, she. Keep on forgetting it's a female. Hi, spider. I'm gonna kill you now. Unfortunately for me, creepers just absolutely love to bug me. I've had one try to dive bomb me. That's why there's a door there. I'm gonna push you out of the way a little bit and make you stay. Oh, they even have a health gauge. That's interesting. Need to learn more. I never worked with a Chocobo mod. I've never had it in any other mod packs I've ever played. So this is definitely one of those learning experience types for me. So many mods out there, though. I mean, it's hard for any one person to know them all, especially by heart. I think I do a pretty decent job. Future plans. Let's see. Well, aside from improving upon the logistics pipe system, and getting a good sorting system so I can get another quarry going. Oh yes, apatite. That's what's used for the fertilizer for the multi-farm. I've been finding it very hard to find so far in Big Dig. I know it's supposed to be at level 56 and up, according to Forestry. I don't know if Big Dig's changed how the level it's supposed to be generated on, but it was very difficult to find. I've only maybe found a small amount, which is what you saw there. I try to make everything as much as I possibly could, so hopefully it'll last a while. I personally don't like the idea of having to have fertilizer. I kind of miss the old just craft your hummus and let it do its thing kind of a situation. But I'm not the one that makes forestry, so I can't go say it has to be this way. Like I said, I would probably almost want to do my own kind of farming type of mod, but I'm no mod author. At least not yet. I'm not. I have to learn Java and all that lovely stuff, and I don't even know where to begin with that. If you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see me do next, please comment. I know nobody's really done any comments since the recording of this video from episode 1 to this episode, number 4, I believe. Or is it 5? I can't remember now. So, yes, please leave me comments so I know what you'd like to see. Do you want to see me while I'm actually crafting everything? Or do you just prefer to see, like, what I've done so far and explained what I can show you in terms of NEI recipes? Oh, yes, soldering station. I crafted that. I better stop now before I get ahead of myself. It's like, what did all I do? Yeah. Ooh, those are not supposed to be in my inventory. I was experimenting a test with those 2 items. Yeah, that should be pretty much it. I plan on also trying getting some thermal expansion machines up so I can use the redstone energy conduits as well as the liquid ducts that are going to be my primary things to do. Like I said, I really wish they had teleport pipes, particularly the ones that have the phased mark on it. I kind of like the graphic user interface in that one much better. Added to the mod pack, and maybe see if this will get updated to 1.5.1 or 1.5.2 since that's out now. It's kind of hard to get mod authors get all within the same version, so I kind of feel the pain when Mojang's been producing updates. It kind of broke my mod pack for 1.5.1 because Buildcraft and Logistics Pipes had to go and Logistics Pipe changed, and then it says, okay, we want Buildcraft of this version, but then that Buildcraft ended up changing to being 1.5.2 for all their bug fixes, and it was like, not worth it. But that will be it for now. I just wanted to try to keep this video as short as I could to kind of show you what I've been doing. But I hope everybody has a great day. See you later.